So it's a momentum game, but if the deficit gets to be too much, you're not going to be able to gain that momentum, and there's not going to be enough of it.
Yeah, and if you look at the momentum, it definitely seems to be in the favor of Aztec right now. Let's look at King Aztec. He just made a push for 50. Actually, he just took a dive, but he was making a push for 50, trying to get that held down, which is an area he likes to be. And as you can see, he's making his way towards Lightning right now, and meets up with one of his boosting members, who throws him a little bone of a lightning gun, throws him some weapons there, and he's going to swing around and see that plenty of action to be had in the shock area, and he takes out Marcos. Followed up face-to-face action, gets taken out by Chaos with the rockets. He spawns rocket area. He's going to go the back way to get there, and meets up with one of his team members, who also throws him a weapon. He is now looking in the flak area, meets up with Habibi, throwing some minigun down on him, avoiding the shield, takes a little bit of damage, but took him out. He's now with a double kill with the minigun. I'm sorry, make that the assault rifle. That's like throwing pennies at someone. That's how much damage an assault bullet does. So that guy had to have been low. King pushing for that 50, and each time he gets in there, he does some damage, but immediately gets taken out. So definitely a fight over the 50 room right now between these guys. We now have 92 to 79. As you can see, Aztec kind of getting a little more comfortable with this lead here. And if you look, let's go to 3MF. Take a moment to get there. 3MF is actually in the 50 room, looking to kind of defend it as much as possible towards Male Model's Tilter, who is tucked back in the rocket area. And he's got a member there, and it was Bort. Bort takes out the threat to the 50 room. As you can see, a common strategy for larger maps like these is to hold down an area, as you can see Aztec doing right now with the 50 armor area. And there they are sharing some weapons as an intruder comes in, and there's the Gago health. And 3MF Aztec picks that up. And it looks like he lost his team member, so he did the correct thing and got the hell out of there towards Lightning, and meets up with a couple members of Models, drops back, picks up the shock, and there's Habibi. He's getting it from the left, he's getting it from the front, and he's down to 83 minimal health, and he has a member backing him up. Drops towards Mini, no 50 there, and going right back up top for the combo. There it is, taking out Tilter, and now can he get a double kill out of the deal? Double kill, can he get a triple kill? Multi-kill, here it is on Tilter. Not enough time, didn't get soon enough to get the multi-kill, but still 3 consecutive kills for 3MF Aztec as he falls back to the safety of the Lightning area. And this is another section that you can hold off on a pretty solid note if given the proper arrangement and positioning of your person. As you can see, taking advantage of those rails, dodging some hit scan from Habibi, taking him out. Going down the back exit, right in front of him spawns that 50, and Linky's going to take advantage and run right back up into Lightning. And not too much action here. Actually, there it is, right in front of him. And Marcos is trying to take out his team member with Mini, but eventually takes out 3MF with the Mini. Solly is left behind in the Lightning area up against Marcos. Takes Marcos out, avenging his dead teammate, and still keeping the tradition of holding off that area. Wow, what a nice combo on Tilter. Can he get a double kill? Here it is. Lots of action in this semi-shock Lightning area. He drops back, no minigun there. He's got 38 health. Solly has got to get out of this situation. 2 Male Models members rushing, and they've got one of the Aztec members rushing from behind them that they may not know, but walks right into another trap as the flank in the Lightning area manages to avoid being attacked, but now he's face-to-face with Marco. Taking Marco out with the lightning gun. Wow, Solly doing a great job, and now he's once again in control of the Lightning area. Aztec being dominant, controlling areas.
Yeah, this is starting to open up quite a lead and a can of whoop-ass on Male Models right here. As Male Models, I mean, this is what happened in the USU, where Male Models start off really good, and it's almost like they have to work on their endurance. Like, they need to work on their cardio because they start off so good and then they just sort of fall apart. So they're really not good once they lose the momentum. They're not good at getting it back, as we see it's now about a 30-point lead, 31-point lead. So this is really an impressive performance from Aztec. And let's see, we've got Marcos here. Let's have a look at Marcos and see what he's up to. As Marcos leading Male Models, actually leading the server. He's at +9, +8 now with that death. He's not leading in the plus-minus, but he's leading with 35 points. And playing a good game. Played well all night. These guys are playing good. Male Models, we saw them three of their matches tonight, and so far they've been in the closest and the best matches. As we are getting into timeout here, it's the last 20 seconds here as we're going to see this one run down. So let's switch around. Let's have a look at who the leader is for King. That's King Aztec. Let's have a look at him, see what he's doing as this one closes out. The team leader for the leading team, King Aztec, only appropriate. And he's just sort of hanging out here as they're waiting for this one, and now they're celebrating. And here are the final scores. King Aztec 35 with plus 17. 3MF 35 with plus 14. Bort with 28 points. He was negative 5. And Solly 27 points. He was plus 5. Over on the other side, Models Marcos 36 points. He was plus 8. Habibi 34 points, plus 11. Nice job there. Models Chaos NDP he had 11, and he was negative 29, and so was Tilter, also negative 29, only 9 frags. So that was the difference in the game right there, the bottom two, as the Aztec team much more balanced out in their scores, and then a tough game there for Tilter and Chaos, and I think Chaos on loan from NDP, so he's not going to have the same chemistry with those guys, and that's going to hurt them a little bit. But an excellent game out of Aztec. Aztec coached well, played well, and they ended up controlling the map, and that's why they won. I was very impressed with their play, Captain.
Yeah, that definitely was a case where it came down to Aztec just basically controlled that map. They confined Male Models. What they did is they went and took Lightning Area and also the 50 Armor Room, and which are linked together, by the way, in quite two huge rooms, which take up about half of the map. They controlled both those areas, confining Male Models to certain spawn areas of the map, and were creating them, coming to them because they needed those hit scan, they needed shock, they needed lightning. Male Models was coming to them at all times. They had them in their sights, took them out 125 to 90 style. So great performance by Aztec, and once again, 90 average ping the whole time. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a performance on Aztec's behalf.